Late one night, many years ago, while I was visiting Tom at his ranch, he asked me if I could help him. He told me that he had an obligation and that he needed to fulfill this obligation, but he couldn't do it alone. And I said, of course, yes. Tom was my mentor. He was my friend. The obligation was to his great-grandmother Isabel, a woman who had died 30 years before Tom was even born. In 1985, during a remodel of the family ranch house, Tom found a trunk plastered into the walls of the house. In the trunk, Tom discovered the possessions of a young boy, Isabel's son, a boy named Johnny Quiggle, who died of typhoid fever in 1885. Johnny was only 10 years old. Tom believed that he had an obligation to tell Johnny's story. Why else would Isabel have plastered a trunk with his toys and clothes into the walls? She'd written notes, she'd placed them in and among the toys. She wanted the trunk to be found. That's what Tom believed. She wanted Johnny's story to be told. So, over the next 2 years, through hundreds of hours of interviews with Tom, a much bigger story of legacy and of loss emerged. I wrote a script for Tom to perform. Music for the play was composed and compiled by a great band, Mom's Chili Boys. It was during our first public workshop, a reading and playthrough of the script, that we saw the first signs of Tom's dementia. He got lost. For a few horrible moments, he didn't know where he was. We knew, as Tom knew, that we'd missed our opportunity. Tom passed away over a year ago, yet his obligation to Isabel is now my obligation. His legacy is my legacy. I am the keeper of the story, as we are all keepers, I suppose, of family stories. I promised to help him, so I've reworked the play. It's mine to tell now. There's new music from the Chili Boys, and I intend to meet my obligation to Tom, and I need your help to tell his story. There's a theater to rent, sets to build, technicians to pay, and I appreciate any support that you can give. Thank you.